The following message is transmitted by request of the Danvers Police Department. At 3:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 terrorists made their way into the Sheraton Hotel. From there, the suspects had entered Coco Key Water Resort, the indoor water park located in the hotel, and began to open fire. The terrorists were each carrying automatic weapons and were using them to open fire on anyone in the water park they felt was a necessary target. So far, over 30 fatalities and about 22 injuries have been reported. Due to the ongoing situation, Coco Key Water Resort is closed until further notice. Those inside the water park are being ordered to evacuate for their own safety. Guests staying at the Sheraton Hotel are strongly advised to remain in their rooms until an all-clear is given. It is currently unknown what the terrorists' intentions are for causing destruction. Stay tuned to this or other media outlets for more information. The following message is transmitted by request of the Methuen Police Department. 7 terrorists responsible for the massacre at Coco Key Water Resort at the Sheraton Hotel in Danvers earlier today have taken 40 people hostage at the local business district known as The Loop. The gunman had arrived at The Loop after escaping from the authorities at the Coco Key Indoor Waterpark and walked into TGI Fridays and opened fire before taking 40 people inside hostage. Police have cornered the suspects inside the restaurant, giving them nowhere else to escape. The main suspect has claimed himself to be the cousin of Eric Harris, one of the 2 shooters involved in the massacre at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado back in 1999, and warns the authorities they are dealing with extreme danger. The terrorists have also stated that they are in possession of a nuclear fallout product and are threatening to detonate if their demands are not met. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout may result in an immediate death. Fallout usually covers a vast area of land. As a precaution, all residents receiving this broadcast must move to a basement or a nearby bomb shelter. If you do not have a basement or bomb shelter, the National Guard will lead you to one. Be sure to have enough food and water to last during your stay in the basement or bomb shelter. Do not leave your place of shelter unless stated otherwise by the proper authorities. Stay tuned to this or other media outlets for more information. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted by request of the United States government. Terrorists holding several people hostage inside a TGI Fridays restaurant in Methuen, Massachusetts detonated a nuclear fallout product after their demands were not met. At this time, the government is declaring the northeastern United States under a state of national emergency. Fallout has so far covered a 140-mile radius and has spread throughout towns in Massachusetts. All residents are advised to remain in their place of shelter and have a battery-powered radio with them at all times. The President will be speaking on all channels shortly. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable stations shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WGME. We will continue to serve the Portland area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Portland area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted by request of the United States government. This is an emergency action termination. The 7 terrorists responsible for the attacks today in Massachusetts have all been shot and killed by SWAT agents during a shootout. Authorities were successful in rescuing the 40 hostages held inside the TGI Fridays restaurant. The nuclear fallout from the explosion has slowly begun to dissolve as officials have contained the device and taken it to an undisclosed location. The danger to residents is now over, and it will soon be safe to leave shelter as soon as the remaining nuclear fallout has cleared up from the air and is no longer a threat. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system.